crazy story. Just like the others, how am I always involved? I can't explain it. Must be something in the air, or maybe it's just me. Is it me? Is it me? I can't explain what else.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to Is It Me? I'm your host, Michelle Forster. We're spiraling together. We have two hilarious guests in the house. I have my permanent co-host, Josh Shapiro, here with us. And our guests today are Vance V. Belize and Zach Kick.
How you doing?
Good. You guys bring in the holiday cheer. I love it. Let's jump right back into what we were saying. You were saying that a porn star was maybe coming to a show that you guys had?
Yeah, they're coming to a Zach show.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Unfortunately, Vance cannot be there. He can't
Yeah.
But we'll try to bring her out. Maybe you can see her later.
When you guys, so like obviously,
Bring her to Grumpy's.
Yeah, I'll bring her to Grumpy.
Bring her
If
to
she comes to
Grumpy's.
Grumpy's, bro, she's gonna do a set too.
That's dope. I'll be all
Are you
up
able
in
to
them titties.
separate it though when you like see a porn star you've seen, or anyone you've seen have
I've
sex?
never
Are you able
seen
to
a
separate it when you like have a?
Oh yeah, for
Full
sure.
chill
Yeah, because
conversation
it's
with
like it's like us. You know what I'm saying? Because I can
Yeah.
relate. You know, we're entertainers.
I don't really like mainstream porn,
So I'm
so
not
I
gonna-
don't know the stars.
There.
You're in a good position.
What is non-mainstream porn?
Like
Just-
people who post nudes online and they just started posting like 3 months ago.
Oh, okay. You're like scouting them.
Oh yeah, just Reddit. Reddit
Yeah.
is the best place for porn.
Oh, so
Okay.
you are OnlyFans? You're not
Kinda,
even-
yeah.
You're not
It's-
kind of OnlyFans, but like you more
If,
deeper.
if someone's hot enough and they have an OnlyFans, I consider it.
Oh, okay. The Reddit. Yeah, I heard
Do you
Reddit is
pay?
loud.
You'll pay for it?
Yeah, I have paid in the past.
Okay.
I paid for, I think, I don't know, I have paid like a few times in the past, but I never like, and sometimes they did like, you have to find someone who's going to keep on posting because after a
Right,
while,
consistent.
After a while, you're like, it's almost like you're holding out hope they're going to post more because I'm like, I'm not waiting, I'm not going to pay another 10 months to like maybe see another titty. I've seen a billion, you know?
Right.
Word.
And
So
also,
walk me
I can
through
just
it.
close
So
my
when
eyes.
you subscribe to an OnlyFans account, is it that you like go right in and binge everything they have, or you like
Gotta take your time, man.
Take your time?
I would, you know, because there's this one cougar. I am so tempted to catch by her OnlyFans for real. But like, I'm like, chill. Like I see this chick. I see this type of chick. Like on the daily, not on the daily, but like I could catch a chick like this.
She's in the rotation.
Yeah, she's out here in this environment, in this Montreal environment. I think.
she's like she's
Yeah,
a
you know.
she's
local.
attainable. She's
That's
attainable.
sick.
No, but like, well,
awesome.
yeah, exactly. It could be that too. And plus, it, like, I see a type and I'll be like, oh, that type, man, that OnlyFans is dope. But like, you know, we live in a blessed city where we got nice women. Like,
It's a big porn city,
Yeah,
and it's a
exactly.
lot of hot women in Montreal. Yeah.
exactly. If you don't see that one that you see on the exact porn star, you might see a type like her in the
knockoff.
streets. Yeah, knockoff. Easy. We blessed like that. Bless Montreal, baby. I love this city.
The
I love
no-name
this-
pussy.
Oh, no name.
I gotta
love
say,
this.
I have to bring this story up because we're talking about this. This is a story that I wasn't ever gonna share, especially on a podcast.
Oh, wow.
Here we are.
There was somebody in the Montreal scene who got an OnlyFans, started an OnlyFans.
Right.
I subscribed to it thinking that I was like, okay, one, I'm supporting them. Two, they're not gonna see that it's me.
Right.
They totally saw it was me.
100%.
I had spoken on stage. I know for a fact, recent to that, I said something like, sometimes I just want to see someone's asshole.
Yeah.
I got a
There's,
message
like, a
from them.
curiosity
I got a
aspect.
message from them with their asshole. And they were like something along the lines of I hope this is what you're looking for.
Oh.
I got the fuck out. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going back and forth right now.
Hey.
That's crazy. I was like, you're trying to wrap me in for life right now.
Yeah, she
I'm
gave you
getting
a
the
little.
fuck-
She gave you a little product.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
no,
gave
I
you
got the
VIP
fuck
though.
out. I
Yeah,
listen,
full ass.
I'm not trying to talk to somebody before I start. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, that's kinda weird.
Yeah, and then what? I got to see them at an
Yeah.
open mic potentially.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like Chatterbait.
They're gone.
I be seeing Chatterbait. I be like, yo, what is this? And I be like,
agree.
yo, it be lit though. Like, I be like, what is going on?
Wait. Sweet.
Chatterbait
No.
is exactly what it sounds like, girl. Chatterbait.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like, could I do it?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
free.
And do you have to show anything?
Maybe.
Well, no, so the whole thing is that they're there for a while,
Yeah.
and guys have to donate and hit like a goal.
Yeah.
Right.
So like you could just make the goal unobtainable.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah. I remember looking into this. Yeah, you have to like, you charge up a certain amount.
Right.
And then yeah.
It could be an income.
So you don't, okay, wait, so you don't want someone to talk to you before you masturbate?
Well, what the fuck?
Nah.
No, I thought it was just a random view. I'm like, cool. This person who I saw in public, I get to see
Right.
them naked. That's cool. I'll jerk
Yeah.
off once or twice, you know?
Right.
I wasn't
Yeah.
planning on. And then here's my asshole. I know you like this. Too much for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
too catered to.
it was just kind of like,
You
yeah,
have to
just
work it.
immediately bursted the bubble.
Bad business.
Free asshole shot.
Like,
Exactly.
you first immediately, like, so now you have it. Okay, I can sign off now. But like, if you like tease it, you know, you build up for like a month or two, get the $20, $30, or put it in like the premium. You gotta get the $15 a month.
Because if you show someone your butthole right away, like there's no mystery. Like that's
That's
the
a
thing. There's
third-tier
only so many
subscription.
things about your body that are, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I
Like
don't-
when you see it, you see it. Like you've seen the butthole, you've seen it.
That's right.
You're not going to see it. Like what else could you do? I mean, there's things you could do to it, I
Yeah,
guess,
there's
but
facts.
but you've seen it.
No,
So, like,
but I
why
understand
would
what
you
Josh is
stick
saying
around?
though, because it's like why you doing your thing? It's like I don't even pick up the phone.
Why are you hustling too hard?
I don't even pick up the phone. Like if the phone is ringing and I'm jacking off and shit, well, I won't even
Oh
pick
wow,
up the phone.
I've answered
you
my
pick
friends
up
and
the phone?
continued.
You done that? I'm
You know what? I
wild.
see it as almost like
I've stopped. I've like paused.
See, that's
answered
the
the
thing.
phone.
Like, would you pause? Nah, not if it's too good.
No, I just
You
slow
know?
down. I just go in cruise control, and then I pick it up after. Like I'm not gonna lose it, you know. Like I'm not trying
I
to.
mean, yeah,
and also,
you
I'm a
were-
little bit more happy on the phone. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Can I ask you all a personal question? And you can
Right.
opt out if you don't want to answer. Are y'all watching porn every day?
Every day.
Probably
Multiple times a day?
Maybe once.
Just once?
Yes,
No.
once.
I've just cut back
You're
for
cut
like
back, you're
years,
off
but
on
also
it.
like
You cut back.
what you're saying you're watching is not really porn either. And I'm not like necessarily like watching every day, but I kind of will watch similar shit where it's like not really like sex necessarily. It's just kind of like naked people.
Or like
porn.
or like just like
I don't know.
girls like shaking
Because I
around,
think that
shaking
I think
their
that the
boobies.
whole thing about porn is like when you're watching like unrealistic
Right.
like
Yep.
sexual acts happening and
Right.
it kind of fucks with your brain
It
a
does
little
fuck
bit.
with
It
your
does
brain
fuck.
completely.
That's why when I was like 17 or 18, like I realized like the porn was kind of fucking with my dick. So I
Right.
just kind of stopped watching sex. I'll watch every once in a while. Like if I want to see somebody like, you know, gargle a cock, every once in a
Yeah.
while I want to see that.
Right.
But
Right.
like in general, I just jerk off to naked people.
Yeah.
And not every day.
Like static pictures.
Like
No,
it's
no,
imagination.
no. We're not
Like old
crazy.
school.
Fucking,
Old
I don't
school.
know. Like I love a good try-on haul, you know?
Yeah.
Like me, I'm good with my imagination sometimes because I've been
Yeah.
watching so much every day.
There we go, King.
Every day, you know what I'm saying? Imagination.
So you
But
like,
sometimes I
so
take
you
that
close
break,
your
though.
eyes. So you close your eyes and it's like porn
Yeah,
Netflix.
exactly. But sometimes I just take it. I just take a break. I'll take a break.
And
But
do
you
you,
gotta take
do you
a break.
find when you are masturbating like that many? Because are you always masturbating when you're watching, it, or are you just kind of watching it to like be like, oh, whoa, something pretty, like whoa, a pair of tits, or are you always like it's because you're talking about
Jerking off, and then the second you come, you're like, ugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's everyone. I feel that way
Right,
too. But
right.
but like during the day,
Yeah.
are you looking at like? Okay, like let's say you've got like you're following like hot girls, like thoughty girls who are
Right.
like that's their whole thing, and they're trying to get you to get into their OnlyFans, but they've got
Right.
the free content or whatever. You know, there was a trend for a while where girls were like lifting up their skirts in like grocery stores and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that kind of
Yeah.
content. Are you like watching that all day as well,
No.
Nah. But
or is it only like to jerk off, or is it sometimes?
Check it.
just
You
to be
already
horny all
you
day?
already know. Like I might do the coffee talk, right? So I'm scrolling through motivate. This is some bullshit. This is what happens with me. This is
Tell us.
It's some bullshit for sure.
I'm looking, okay, I might be setting up coffee talk and stuff, looking up motivational videos and stuff like that. I'm scrolling, but you know, the algorithm know you. So it might
Yeah,
have
or
that.
they're trying to get
but
you.
it got,
It's time to masturbate, Vance.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might have some other, it might have Romy Reigns. Might have a picture of Romy Reigns on the feed.
As like as the motivational. You're like going through all these quotes. It's just like these celestial backgrounds.
Might have Romy
just
Reigns.
Romy Reigns.
Ava Adams on, you know what I'm saying? Because it knows the boys. So,
So
I'm
it's like, I feel like you post coffee talk around 7:30 every morning.
So boom,
if it comes at like 8:30, we know what happened.
So boom. So boom, I might boom.
He looks tired.
Metaphorically,
He's like out of breath.
you know what I'm saying? Metaphorically, you know comes what, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Okay, wait, pause. So just for the listeners, so that if you know, and then hopefully you can get more
Yeah.
views as well. Vance has this motivational kind of live podcast thing every
it's
morning.
podcast. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Spotify.
Okay, it's a podcast. It's called Coffee Talk.
Yes, Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk with Vito Blaze.
With
You must
Vito
be.
Blaze.
How many episodes in are you?
I'm
Oh my God.
687.
Yeah, like, that's wild.
I just did 6 years
Vance.
of this thing.
Hell
6
yeah,
years.
dude.
Yeah, 6 years. 6-year anniversary, like 2 days ago.
Can I give you both a compliment?
Yeah,
We're
I-
both really good on coffee talk.
No, I think I've told you this. I don't
Right.
think you get enough love for how hard you both fucking work. So I just want to let you know that, like, I think you both work so fucking hard.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you
thanks.
very
And
much.
like I know the world's smallest brand is like one of my favorites, and yeah, you guys both work with like 600 episodes. Like, dude, fuck yeah! Like, what are your listeners at?
I don't even know.
You don't look. Who cares? Don't look.
Yeah, I
You
don't even
need to.
care. I don't even
I
care.
wanted to ask something before.
Yeah.
Sorry to go back to the porn.
Yeah, no, go back to
all
porn.
good.
I just wanted
feel
to
like
take a second.
In porn, sometimes you change up, but like right now, what's your current like category or like type of porn? you're into now?
Right. Facts. Because like last month it was BBW.
Yes.
That was wild.
BBW month.
It was wild.
BBW.
Yeah.
November.
Fall. It's
Yeah.
the beginning of fall.
It'd
You want
be
to stay
BBW.
warm.
Yeah.
Stay warm.
It'd be black girls. It'd be BBW. It was
Bertelli
like,
doesn't have a mic, but he's losing his
it was
mind over
like
there.
sometimes we go in and out with Latinas right now.
Yeah.
Right now I'm on. I think I'll slip back into Mills.
Nice. That
I
makes
slipped-
sense.
I slipped back into it.
I slipped back into Mills. Mills is like it's Mills and Latina.
Christmas is coming. You want some like motherly love.
Yeah. But do you
Sorry like
feel
that.
like your porn? Do you feel like your porn trends inform who you're attracted to that month? Like
Yeah.
last month, November,
Right.
BBW.
Right.
Was it that did you find yourself more attracted to women like that, or it's a completely separate thing? Like,
I
is
think-
your like porn fantasy world so
Right.
different from your actual sex life?
Yo,
Because mine is.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think it's just the same. It's just the
It's the
same.
same.
I think it's the same. Sex is all the fucking same to me. Sometimes I get tired of that shit. You know what I mean? But it just pops up. Like I said, like I'm doing a
It is
coffee
it.
talk. This is how I might get into it. I might not be horny, but I'm doing a coffee talk and shit. And then Ava Adams pop up on my feed next time. I'll be like, damn, those some nice titties. And I'll be like, oh shit, I can see her fuck for free. Let me Google. And then next thing you know,
Right.
and then I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. Anyway, let me go back to inspiring my peoples.
Every time Vance takes an ad break, it's to go jerk off in the other room.
Yeah.
Because you can
Sponsored
get it.
by Jergens.
Yeah.
But then, you got to take a break, though. You know what I'm saying? Your dick get tired. You
Yeah.
get tired of watching that. So, yeah, I'm doing like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I try to do No Nut November. That's like a good 2 weeks for me, you know?
What do you like as men? How do you guys feel about that? Like, I don't. Why
November?
are we making you like stop?
Yeah, that's wild. That's
Like,
wild.
why are we
It's,
like
That's wild.
cutting off the sexual like?
So it's for
outlet?
prostate cancer. Like it's like in solidarity, but like also it's the worst thing because jerking off is the best thing to prevent.
Yeah. Prostate
Yeah.
cancer. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, because
I feel like if we really looked into like who started No Nut November, it's gonna be like a church or something.
No. They do not know about the
It's-
term nut.
Because there's also like guys genuinely like especially like I feel like the newer generation got addicted to porn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
and they
all
realize that it's
addicted.
fucking with them, so they do know Nut November. Because like I don't think I've gone. I recently went 7 days without coming, and that's the longest I've gone since I'm like 11 years old.
Right. Because it is really quite a release for men, right? I think
Yeah.
it's a release for women too,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like in a different way.
Yeah.
So I'm always wondering why we're like penting up men over
That's
November.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
do you guys get moody if you don't come?
That's what I'm saying.
I just
like,
I get kind of crazy. I get
yeah,
like jittery.
we're not, as men, we're not supposed to freaking.
I pass out usually.
We can't retain. Like that, I would hear people talking about semen retention for this in a long time. Us men who's out here doing our thing, like we're on the grind, we're alpha mailing and all of that. We cannot.
Alpha mailing?
I'm saying, like,
Vance
we got
is
to
always alpha mailing. Okay,
We got
The
to
original Andrew Tate? Like, what's going on?
alpha mailing, son.
like,
you know what I'm
uh-oh.
saying? That's a new term.
Yeah.
I feel like right in front of us we got alpha sigma.
Yeah, alpha male and dog. But I'm just saying, if you out here just being a man, just doing your thing, you got to release that. You can't hold it. You know what I mean? You can't hold it.
Well, it's
in.
also like that's what guys will literally
But you
get
can't-
like wet dreams and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
If you
can't.
don't-
Yeah, I don't know why we villainize jerking off.
Yeah, but you can't.
It's not. It's the compulsion,
Right.
not the actual act.
It's a
like
balance.
Right.
Jerking off, like I go through periods where like I'll jerk off twice a day, every
Right.
day, for,
'Cause it
like,
feels
2-3
good.
weeks.
Yeah.
No, just because I'm bored. The worst is when
But
it
what's
stops
wrong with
feeling good and you're
that?
just going. You
But you
guys
can't-
ever like fucking jerk your soft dick off and still come just to
Facts.
do it?
That's why I
Yeah.
stopped. That's
Wait,
when
Wait,
I
wait,
stopped.
but is it
horrible.
it's soft
That's
the
why I
whole
take a
time?
break.
Soft the whole time.
Yeah, like maybe like 25%.
Oh, so like quarter chub.
No, like sometimes not even quarter chub, man.
And it comes out.
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
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 you,
no
I
cum.
come. Yeah, I'll come with a soft dick.
no,
Yo,
mine
have you ever come and then there's no cum coming out?
Yes,
Of course,
constant.
once
all
you're
the
That's
7
crazy.
deep.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
no, all
wild.
the
Yeah.
time. I don't even I barely even shoot anything, bro.
Yeah,
I think I got
that's
some
wild.
kind of disease.
That's what I'd be like, yo,
It leak,
stop
like
it.
it leaks out.
Yeah, the first time it leaks out, and then the next time there's nothing left. I think I have some kind of deficiency in me. I actually started taking vitamins to make me come more, and I've been doing that for like a month now.
Is it
What
working?
vitamins?
No,
Oh.
zinc, and like
take it with food?
D9. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because zinc, if you
Yo,
take zinc on an
Bojelly,
empty
you're gonna
stomach-
run to your girlfriend after this, right? After this podcast, after this, I'm gonna run. Baby, I love you. I'm glad you here. Take all this.
Well,
cum.
okay. Can I tell you from my end? A lot of like a lot of people in my life like have been experiencing this. I've experienced it as well, but I experienced it early on and then learned about it, and now I have no like affect. But have you ever like been with a girl and you like it's just like not working and
Yeah.
and then they kind of take it personally,
Right.
and then
Right.
and then it's like a whole
Nah.
thing.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of friends that like if they've encountered this, they'll be like, "Oh, it's me," and I just want to hear from a room full of men, like on a percentage base, how many like what's the percentage of them of it being them,
That's what I was saying.
Like
Like,
not getting up or
like not
coming.
getting up because of them. What's the percentage out of
That's
100?
never happened. I haven't slept with that many people, but it's never a thing.
well,
I
you're
never an
young.
issue
You're
you've had.
young. You're
Yeah,
like 20
for sure.
You got
But
so
okay,
much
Vance,
cum left.
Vance,
you know
what's the
what I'm saying?
percentage of it
You got
being
mad
them?
cum left though.
got a lot of blood left.
Nah,
I'm about
man,
It's
cum,
also
bro.
like
Young, dumb, and full of
substances
cum,
are a
you know?
big thing. Like
Yeah, always. I always tell my
I
friends
feel
that.
like you're not a big drinker, Zach.
No, I don't really drink that much. So I don't drink. I don't do coke, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really do anything that fucks with my blood too much. So
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
yeah. I
But-
think
Yeah.
But bands, like for
Yeah.
you, what's the percentage?
See, that's what I was saying. Like, you know, when it comes to jerking off, you got to have a balance.
Can't get a number out of these guys.
No, you got to have a balance. Like, sometimes you might want to do it every goddamn day, but like for us men, it's good to like keep our juices sometimes so we don't run into problems like that.
Right.
Because
But it's not a big deal.
But here's the deal. I might do some bullshit where I'm jerking off like, yo, I'm going wild to the point where, yo, coming can't even come out my dick. Then I run into a situation where I gotta go, you know, do a thing with Shorty, and then the thing might not work, right?
Right.
And then Shorty be like, oh, is it me? Like, what's going on? And I'll be like, nah, you don't understand. Like, I just seen Ava Adams like 8 times today. And
I'm
shit,
8 deep right
you know
now.
what I mean? I'm like, yo.
I do feel like if the worst thing to do, like as a woman in that situation, is to be like, is it me?
Right.
Because then it's
Literally
nothing.
the
It's
title
not
of this.
you.
The title of this
Yeah.
episode.
I feel like
Yeah.
No, because then literally it's not gonna. It's
And then-
done.
and then
the
the
best thing you could do is be like, hey, just fucking sit
Yeah.
back, relax,
Yo.
don't worry about it. Let
Yeah.
me just fucking figure this out.
That
and then look, give it another
conversation
3
But I wanna
minutes.
give-
no,
okay,
but that's
so-
it. Just
It
like as a woman, just be like, just
sucks.
chill, just breathe, just
Yo.
relax. Give me 4 or 5 minutes, and then or don't say that. But then give it another 4 or 5 minutes.
There, like,
if it doesn't work, give up.
Is it me? I mean, like, am I doing something wrong? What
Yeah,
can I do?
it's over,
Yo,
it's over.
my dick is not getting back up. If you talking like this, girl, you're not helping the situation
At
Okay,
all.
okay.
at all.
So this is
And,
why,
like,
but
also,
this is
like,
why I
stick a
was
finger in his
asking.
ass.
But this is why I was asking because I'm gonna give you the other perspective. Okay,
Yeah.
so the other perspective is
Yeah,
that
how do you feel?
since you're 8 years old. Or since you grow tits, whichever comes
Yeah.
first, everyone's telling you that everyone wants to fucking come on you
Right.
and everyone wants to get hard for you and
Right.
be careful. And like truly, like when you're a
Right.
young girl, everyone's like,
I know.
all these guys want is to fuck you. And also then you go through puberty and all your guy friends are just getting hard randomly in the classroom.
Right.
So there's this belief that like if you want sex, you can go get it. And so
Yeah.
like when you do finally start, hooking up with a guy and then he's
Right.
not hard,
Okay.
immediately it's like all of that comes back on being like, well, there's all these factors that have made this guy like he can get hard for anyone. So if he's
Right.
not hard for you,
Right.
it's finally like, oh well, what the fuck am I doing? Like, do I stink?
Yeah.
Am I not doing it for
Right.
him? Am I like, is my like, you know what I mean? There's just like
Yeah.
all these. So for when a girl is going, is it me? Is it me?
Yeah,
I always tell my friends, I'm like, it's literally never you.
it's not you.
It's not you.
It's not you.
That's like also like from a
I
viewpoint.
mean, I wouldn't
of,
say never.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking
No,
for a
I'm saying-
percentage. Like,
I
we're like
think that
what,
there's definitely like
15% of the
situations
time?
where like people hook up with someone that they're like. There's definitely the same situation with women. They're like they start hooking up with someone,
Yeah.
and they're like, I don't want this to happen right
And
now.
that's totally
Yeah.
fine. That's a very important part of consent. Sometimes you want to do it and then you don't. And that's fine too.
Right.
But a lot of the time it has nothing
Most
to
of the
do.
time, it has nothing to do with it. I'm not
That's- I
saying
just-
never. There are definitely
Yeah,
times,
I just
you know?
want the female listeners to feel
Yeah,
validated.
female listeners,
Well-
just tell them to just chill. Just say just chill and just keep
Yeah.
trying.
but also that's
Or
like
just-
from like penetrative.
I feel
sex.
like if we
Yes.
That's like a very like narrow viewpoint of just like that's
That's
just penis
true.
and vagina. If
That's
if
true.
my like it just happened once before where I was on Molly and my dick wasn't working. I think that was the only time it's ever happened. And I just didn't use my dick then. I have 10
yeah.
fingers. I have so many other things. I have sex toys and shit. Like I
For
could-
sure, but
I still have
a
the
great,
will.
A great part of sex,
Yes.
is reciprocating pleasure. So if your dick's not working, the
Then
person
eat my
doesn't
ass.
really.
I don't know, like-
yeah, but that is for sure. Listen, I agree with you, but not everyone's gonna do that, and sometimes
Yeah.
it does make someone sad that they can't.
That's
Sad.
it. Or they get sad that they can't, that
they can't perform, they didn't perform. B.
Because for women, they think that men, the best part of sex for men is penetrative a lot of the time, right? So it's like, it feels like you're not getting them off in the best way that, you've learned that they can. So you just feel like kind of like, I guess, like a failure as a sex partner. That's a feeling that a lot of people have felt. It's a very, very valid feeling, but
failure.
I don't
You
think
feel-
you guys see it that
for
way. That's
me,
my point. Like, I
I'll
don't
tell
think
you,
men
for
see it
me,
that way.
if I don't perform, I feel a failure as a man. Like I don't even feel like I'll be like, damn, this is what people feel like before they want to kill themselves. I'll be like, I know there's hope. I know there's hope though. I know there's hope. I'll be like,
Yeah.
yo, my dick be on spoiled. I'll get the proper meds, whatever. We'll bounce back. But like I'll be feeling low on some real.
Yeah. Both
like,
people are feeling low.
Yeah, I feel low. I
Yeah.
feel low. I want to put that out there for my listeners.
But I
who-
do think that Zach's point is like, if your dick's not working, you should still fuck around
Yeah.
and do other shit. Like that one is a
There's-
good
I think it
point
just
for
should be
sure.
more
And
normal.
you'll
So
feel
much you
better.
can- I still
You'll
the
feel
will.
better.
I still
But
the
then you're
will.
like
But
your
you
dick's
still
not
feel
working,
low.
and you're going down on someone, whatever, you're making them feel good, and then like it's done. You're like, fuck, I
Yeah,
wish
low.
I could also.
I tell you straight up, us men, like we could break our arm, all that. We could be damn near paralyzed, but if the dick don't work, we like, oh, it's over, dog.
I don't know. I'll get an implant.
It's over. I
It's
feel
not
like
over, though.
It's over. I could be. I could be paralyzed from the neck. I'll be paralyzed, whatever. But like the dick gotta work. The dick gotta work.
I don't think that's how it works.
I know. Some people who paralyzed from the waist
Yeah.
down, it's lucky if they dick works or not. Man, I know this because my
Yeah.
brother is paralyzed from the waist down, so I be knowing. And
Be
stuff
telling
like
if his
that.
dick work or not.
Yeah, he be telling. Yeah, he be telling me if his dick work or not.
Yo, Vance, guess what happened?
Yeah.
What are you both spiraling about lately? Anything?
Spiraling?
Yeah,
Like-
anything
like,
that's taking up your brain and you're
yeah.
losing your mind about it?
Yeah, recently it's just we've been shooting the world's smallest Christmas video.
I saw those
Christmas.
clips.
The world's small.
Are you guys
no.
done filming?
No, we have
Do you have a part for me? small part? Can I just be in the background?
Yeah, on Tuesday we're
Maybe.
filming at Grumpy's.
Yeah, we're filming.
Okay, I won't be there Tuesday, but if there's another shoot date,
We're shooting on Monday and we're shooting on Saturday, but Saturday is like a closed set.
close set. Gotcha.
Cool set.
You can come. You're on.
Okay, cool. Catering.
If Hurley's gives us fries for free.
Okay.
yeah.
Ew. All right.
But yeah, it's been
Okay.
a lot because it's we've made it bigger than last year. Last year was just like I literally watched a Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol and I
Yeah.
just stole it.
Yeah.
This year we decided to write our own, and it took me kind of forever to kind of write it. I wanted to
Yeah.
write it in like the beginning of November, but I only actually finished it in like the end of November.
That's fine.
And then we started shooting almost immediately, but then like a bunch of scheduling issues. I'm not good at scheduling people. I'm bad at communicating, and I have to edit all at the same time. So it's been kind of very.
That's a lot, dude.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. Like shooting is a lot. I'm shooting this week. The reason I can't come, I'm shooting this week. I'm going back to Toronto to shoot for a writer's room, and it's like full shoot days for like one sketch, you know?
Yeah.
And you're doing like a full. How long is the movie? 20 minutes?
20 to 30 minutes. We don't know
bro.
yet.
It's like
For real?
that's like fucking
Yeah.
long.
How long do you
Oh,
think
shit.
it was?
I thought we was doing like, oh man. I thought this movie was gonna be like 10 minutes.
Is it
No,
a Christmas
it-
Carol revised, or it's a different Christmas movie?
It's a brand new
whole
story.
new
It's a brand new
story.
story.
It's a brand new
Oh.
story that basically has nothing to do with Christmas.
Kind of.
Well, it happens on Christmas and it's during a Christmas show, but the actual plot of the movie has nothing. to
Nothing.
do with Christmas.
I can't wait to see it.
It's like
Yeah.
a great Christmas movie, like any Christmas movie, like Die Hard.
Like Die Hard. It's kind of it's
Like
Die Hard,
Die
but
Hard.
more Christmassy. We acknowledge it's Christmas and we
Yeah.
say Happy Christmas and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about it specifically are you spiraling about, Zach?
Just scheduling people, making sure I have enough time for everything, and also I just have to become a recluse. But there's people who love me in my life, so like they don't want me to like. I always have like this conflict of people who love me and me doing what needs to be done to make great things. Because for me to do great things, I have to do terrible things to myself. But people love me, so they stop me from doing that. But I'm like, don't hold me back. You have to turn a blind eye right now. I have to do some terrible things to myself.
Yeah, you're like you're in the hole right now.
Yeah, I need to spend reckless money. I need to just not care about my health for like a week so I could get this done because I really want to get it done, and it's going to be great. But it's kind of a lot for like, and I'm also like the only person who really understands like the script, the shooting, the editing. There's a bunch of
Yeah,
people.
dude, you're a fucking auteur. That's a lot.
It's
What's
hard.
that saying? What's the word you just used?
Spiraling.
Auteur.
A tour.
A tour is someone who does like Louis. Louis, like when he did his show and he wrote it and he filmed it and he
like
starred
Louis
in it and he
CK,
directed it
okay.
and like the show Louis.
okay,
That's
okay,
like
okay.
an example of an auteur. It's someone who they're very rare in the entertainment industry. It's like it's basic. I think it's just people who have like very clear visions and they just do it top to bottom. Like they're involved in every element of it.
Like
Because
Tyler
that's not
Perry.
how. Yeah, like I
Tyler
guess
Perry.
Tyler
Yeah,
Perry.
Tyler Perry is actually like a great version of that because he does everything himself.
Yep. Yeah, then auteur. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I thought he would.
Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
Adam Sandler,
Hey!
kind of, right?
but he doesn't direct them usually.
So then it's not an auteur. Really,
not an
auteur is
auteur.
like you're like top to bottom. Like some people, like I don't know if you guys have seen that show, Dave. Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know of it.
Dave Bird, like it's about Dave Bird or whatever, Lil Dicky.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's
I also
a.
saw though they just stole a bunch of bits from like Theo Vaughn
Oh wow.
Oh no.
that they just put in the show. It's just a
what?
bunch of
Like
shit.
second season or third season?
I don't know, but I get it. I could be wrong too.
Really?
that it's
Because
Theo
they're all
Von, but-
homies with Theo.
So then,
Like
yeah.
Andrew Santino's home, but
Like I saw
anyway.
Theo complaining about it.
So then, yeah.
Oh,
that's
so maybe
most
they're
She's
likely.
like
Nah.
similar
Most likely, yeah.
jokes, like too similar or something like that. Or
It was like literally like bits that he did. They were doing the exact bits.
oh, that's
Like Theo's pretty specific
He
in
is
his
very
stories.
specific.
he has
and
also a
shit.
very specific voice. So.
Yeah.
So okay, so you're spiraling about balancing people loving you and
Yeah.
and doing your shit,
Just
doing
like,
your
yeah, I just want-
auteur shit.
I want to get things done, but like
wants
I
to
have
get
to. I just
things-
have to like get I don't know. I have to get everything else in my head out,
Mm-hmm.
but like I can't do that. You know, I have to like think about other things. You know, it's Christmas. There's like I don't know. I have to think about feeding myself. I have to think about like
It is a rough time.
it is a rough time.
It's
I don't know.
December, man.
I just like a lot of things going on, and I kind of do it to myself because I'm just not good at planning things and communicating things. But that's kind of what it is. If I'm not spiraling about this, it's going to be something else I'm working on or something else I'm helping someone with.
Can you get someone to like do the admin for you?
I could thought about like who wants to do admin for completely free, you know?
Well, someone who wants their name on the just a credit.
It's true, I guess, but I don't know. I don't want someone to work for free. Really, it's like
You're not profiting off of this.
I'm not really, but like I don't know. I
You're not
just,
at all.
It's
You're
gonna
gonna
be
take a
sick,
loss on
dude. Like
this.
the video last year was sick. I told you should have submitted it to some fucking film festivals. I probably would have won.
that's so funny.
Yeah, you said the exact same thing to me when I said that to you last year. You were like, "That's so funny. That wouldn't happen." I'm like, "No, like so if you're
Maybe this
So
one.
when you
Maybe
see
this one. 'Cause
yeah, you're gonna
maybe
see
this
it's
Yeah.
one.
crazy.
Yeah.
This one's wild.
Also, shout out. I was gonna say this. Shout out to Quinn Legoo. If you're talking about auteurs, Quinn Legoo is like
yeah, we love Quinn.
he's
Yeah, Quinn helped.
Yeah, Quinn's the guy. Like
Quinn helped him out.
I've been helping Quinn out with projects he's working on, and like him and his friends, he wrote it, he stars in it, he's directing it, and
sick.
he's editing it, and it's like legitimately like I've been helping. I haven't really seen the whole thing together, but legitimately it's really entertaining. It's coming out in like January,
Awesome.
and it's like a 6-episode series. It's pretty sick.
That's wild. That
That's
editing
wow.
is wild.
Like a web series.
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube.
Very cool. I mean, Quinn's helping us do some videos, right? Oh, okay. Never mind. Zoop.
Everything's top secret, Michelle.
I don't know. I didn't
Top
know.
secret. Yeah,
He did, well, he did the Bill Burr video. That's all I know. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Top secret.
You
It's top
timestamp
secret.
this?
Timestamp it.
We'll cut this whole thing out so I can say Quinn just doesn't want anyone to know he's associated
Oh,
with
I didn't
it.
know that.
Because there will be repercussions for him helping us. And it's just so fucked up that that's the case. But so
I'm
we'll
sorry.
cut this.
Yeah,
God
cut
damn.
up
Okay,
until-
you didn't know. You didn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucked up. You guys know what it is. There's repercussions for being associated
Yeah.
with the wrong people
Yeah.
in this scene, and it's fucked up. Anyways, we'll go back
Okay,
to.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
So back
You literally
to admin.
didn't know. It's
Yeah.
like
back
it's
to
sorry that
the
I.
admin. No, it's okay. It's okay. I just didn't
Wait,
stop.
wait,
That's
wait,
what it
that-
was.
Let's give us like a clear cut. So it's like, okay, we can start now, I guess. Oh no,
We'll start right now.
We
We were talking about that.
repercussions.
Well, we were talking about he was spiraling about that, and then are you spiraling about anything, Vance?
I'm spiraling about motherfuckers getting repercussions.
No, genuinely, I do feel like you're probably spiraling about that right now. And I think that we could all agree that one of the saddest parts of the Montreal scene right now is comics are not really like being pushed to work as much as possible.
It's too small. It's too small for this, yo. But
What do
it's
you
all
think is the
good.
main issue? Can we?
Can we talk about it? Let's talk about
I
it.
don't care. I'll
Is
talk
it
about
me?
this. That's my
I don't
fucking
know.
podcast. We
Is
can
it
talk
me?
about it all
Talk your
day long.
shit.
Sometimes
Talk
I'll be
your shit.
thinking, Michelle, is it me? Is it me?
Michelle was the first person who was assassinated in this.
Yeah.
oh that's true.
Journey,
Yeah, yeah,
so-
yeah.
Totally.
Goddamn, I repeat, Michelle. Yeah.
He can talk about
No,
this. I don't
I
care.
mean, like,
we
we'll just
can
cut
keep
out that
this
one part.
part.
We're
We just
back
have
to
to.
this, yeah.
Yeah, me, I don't get no I don't give a fuck, man. Come on, man. This
We're
me.
good.
This,
It doesn't because it doesn't need to be clean. We cut
yeah,
something. We cut something out.
we
It's
just
fine.
have to get Quinn out of this. We don't want Quinn to get shot, B.
Was it-
We don't give a fuck about the shots.
just
though.
Okay, now let's do it. Now
just
let's
bleep
do
it,
it.
just
Yeah.
bleep
it.
Okay,
Care about the
timestamp
shit.
until now, and then just.
Why is this episode 45 minutes?
Oh yeah, I'm spiraling about babies, baby. Spiraling about
Okay.
babies.
Okay, stop.
Get the time and let's do this. Yeah.
Stop. Get the time. Get the time. And then I'll ask you what you're smiling about,
Okay.
and you can
Let's do this.
talk about the scene if you want. We just
Okay.
can't talk about Quinn. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So time. Are you spiraling about anything else, Vance? Right now, what are you spiraling about?
Man, I'm just spiraling about like life, babies.
Babies.
Yeah, I'd like to have a baby in my life, you know. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Is that facts?
Sometimes, you know what I mean? Because there's too many, yeah, because I would like to have a,
I feel like you would be a good nanny.
yeah. I
You
would,
cook for them.
sometimes I'd be
take
watching,
care of them.
I'd be watching the stepmommy porns and all of that, and I'd be like, you know what? I'll be a good stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be
Wait,
like,
so you would want to be a stepdad with a stepmom?
Or you know what?
Sounds like a kid who doesn't have parents.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't think I want a baby, but I want a kid. That's the thing. Kid. Like, I want to skip steps.
Oh yeah,
know
you
what
could
I'm
do
saying?
that. A lot of people
Fact.
I
looking for
feel
you.
like you want to be an uncle.
Then, like, I be seeing.
Yeah,
I
it
be,
sounds like uncle
I
might
be
be the
seeing some
role.
single moms out there, and I'll be like, and they got less than two, and I'll be like, I could rock with you.
One?
1?
Half.
That's done.
Less than
Less
two.
than 2 is 1.
Less
So
than
you want
2.
Two or less? Or
2 or less. 2 or less. We blessed.
Less than 2.
2 or less. We blessed.
Okay.
More than 3. Oh, that ain't for me.
What if one of them's like 17? They're about to move out.
What? Oh, that's good. That's good. But like one I seen one today. I was like, oh, shorty. Okay, shorty's son is like 30 years old. All right, I can rock with that.
You date her son.
Yeah, that's a gilf. Gilfs all day. People, come on, gilfs.
You ever jerk off to grandma porn?
Yeah, no, not a grandma, but like a gilf.
That is what it.
Oh yeah, true.
What do you think Gilf was? Guy like the
Yeah,
fuck?
grandma.
I got a few gilfs.
But I've been
Did you
spiraling
just call a
about.
30-year-old a grandma, though?
I
You
guess
said that-
No, she has
Yeah.
a 30-year-old son.
Yeah.
Oh, she has a 30-year-old son.
Yeah, she's
So
Oh, no,
even if
that's
she doesn't,
weird.
even if he doesn't have a kid, she's still a grandma.
Yeah, I was spiraling a bit about you know what sometimes here's a deal, because I talk to Goofy about this sometimes. Me and Goofy, we do this thing like where sometimes when we complain and then the next day whatever the fuck we were complaining about, it just goes away or whatever. It's like we know why we even complain. I'll tell Goofy, stop. We need to stop complaining because we too blessed to stop complaining. Like I was spiraling the other day, and it sometimes this probably could happen to you guys though, because if you stay around like I mean, if you stay around like bitter comics or like sometimes comics, they probably some stagnant. But you know, like you probably got some juice though. Like you know, you could probably get some gigs, but you just need to stay out of that negative vibe real quick. Cause like sometimes I'd be like, dang. One time I was thinking like, dang, a brother ain't getting booked. I was like, what's the deal? I almost thought I was trashed.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, hold up, I ain't getting booked. I was like, yo, let me just chill. I was like, I was like, whatever it is. I was like, yo, here's the deal. I got these spots and these spots still. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let me focus on that.
Yeah.
Let me just get rid, like whatever the deal is, whatever is missing. Let me fill the gaps with whatever I got open. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, I was doing that, and then I was getting, hey, yo, you want to do this? You want to do that? You want that? That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, what? I was complaining about no spots. Next thing you know, I'm getting spots like left and right when you just focus on whatever you got in front of you instead of getting with the dang, I ain't getting no spot thing. I ain't getting no week. Like last it was funny because last weekend I was like, dag, brother ain't hear me. I ain't even getting no Saturday spots or whatever. Next thing you know, it's like, yo, you just leave open. Like yesterday I got called to do Big Norm just came through.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, yo, I'm in town, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Here's a spot to do on Lord Williams. And I was like, yeah, I'm down to do it. Even though I was like, dang, I'm tired. I was doing spots all week. I wanted a day off. But I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like last week I was just complaining about not getting spots. But like, now I'm tired of doing spots. It's like, why are we complaining? Last week I was almost spiraling about not getting booked. But then I put a sign like on my wall, like, yo, time to get overbooked, not overlooked, and just focus on that thing.
There
Next
you
thing
go.
you know, I started filling up December. Like people started, I was like, oh snap, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you wrote it into existence.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
mindset change.
Yeah, because
That's
like
it.
the next day, I was ready to be like, "Oh man, what's going on? Am I that trash? Ain't nobody want to hit me up." Like, but I was like, "Nah, stop thinking like that, man." I was like, "Yo, stop playing, son. Stop playing, son."
So you beat the spiral.
Yeah, I beat the spiral. You just go to where you welcome. That's what I always do. I would just go.
That's the key.
Go to where you welcome. I mean, like mad places. And it's funny though because Montreal is a type small city.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like I got the doors closed on me, like at the Nest and at the at straight out of Montreal.
Yeah.
But like I'll still be like, dang.
Yeah, it can get to you.
All right,
It can
let
get
me-
to you
yeah,
if you
let me
think
just-
about it too long.
yeah.
It can really like.
I'll go to the open mics at third floor. I'll just go to the Tipsy Cow open. I'm like, yo, Barfly gone. And then
Yeah, you
just
crushed it on the Shine Box.
yeah, and then you just connect with the people in there. and then they doing moves,
Yeah.
and then they hit you or they see what you doing. It's just like it's like a domino effect if you just keep your mind open to it. You know, if you keep your mind closed to be like, yo, this scene's whack. I want to move somewhere else. Yeah, you're gonna see that way, but you don't really have to see that way. There's so many other ways.
There's other ways always.
Yeah, like I almost did that too. I was like, dang, I gotta go to Ottawa or somewhere else to get a place. And you could do that, but like you can always come back home too. Still,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally. No, it's I think spiraling about being a comedian is part of it.
Spiraling about
spots and about if you're good or if you're bad or or what other people think, or I think it's part of it.
And you spiraling about nutrition as well too.
Nutrition.
Yo, for real,
Good
man.
Good segue.
No, for real, I've been spiraling about nutrition a little bit though, like a little bit. So that's why I'm just going all out and just eating anything I like. You know what I mean? Because I feel like life is too short to waste yourself. If you out here and you like, oh man, I'm just eating bread and water. I don't know, man. Son, you're doing something wrong in your life. I just feel like you could eat whatever you
Who's
want.
eating bread and water?
A
That's what I'm
peasant
saying.
from
The
like
church diet.
the
Yeah.
1700s. And bread, I don't know. I feel like bread is like if you're poor, I don't think bread's the thing you're gonna sustain yourself on.
Nah, you guys sustain yourself with proteins, so like
meat.
rice, beans.
Yeah, beans, lentils.
I'm killing it in the kitchen lately. I'm
I
telling
know
you.
yo,
I'm
Vance made
spiraling
the
about
cool-
fried chicken.
Vance made the craziest Thanksgiving dinner.
What did he make? I want to hear Zach say what he
It
made.
was so Vance. We had a thing at like Troy's place, like a little Thanksgiving supper. Vance made jerk. It was,
No.
It wasn't jerk. What was
It was
the
a Cajun
spice?
butter. It was a Cajun butter
Cajun
turkey.
butter turkey.
Yeah.
He made a bunch of mac and cheese. He made these really sick like these beans that were infused with weed. He made what else did you make?
What, was a weed dinner?
No, just that
the
dish.
beans.
The string beans.
Just the
was
string
lit.
beans. Then he mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
He fucked up the bread a little bit, but that's fine.
No, hold up. You talking about? Listen, man. This is what happened. Okay, I was cooking all day. I was doing my thing up in there, right? And then Walter came through, and I gave him the task of making the broccoli, right? And the brother had somehow burnt the broccoli. You know what I'm saying? Brother burnt the broccoli. Smoke detector came on.
You broke the broccoli?
Walter burnt the broccoli. But
Okay.
here's the deal, though. You know what I'm saying? Somehow the broccoli didn't come out burnt, but my biscuits, though, my Cajun biscuits was fire, though. I had these Cajun biscuits. These biscuits was like Cajun, like real, like they were, you know what I'm saying? And people wasn't messing with the Cajun biscuits. But the story is, Walter burnt the broccoli, and that's what went down. Nobody didn't like the Cajun biscuits that I had.
Walter burnt the broccoli,
But nobody didn't like the Cajun
How did
biscuits.
the broccoli?
I really gotta. Walter burnt the broccoli, but when the broccoli came out, it wasn't burnt.
It wasn't, yeah.
It was actually
You all
kind of
over the
perfect.
So was it the bread burning? And you thought it was the broccoli?
Whatever.
that what-
Cajun biscuits, nobody was.
Extra crispy.
Yeah, I tried these 8 extra crispy Cajun biscuits. Ain't nobody wanted to try them.
I had it.
What did
You
it
had
look
them?
like,
Yeah, they were
Zach?
pretty good. They were pretty.
Like kind of like one of these.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
once you
yeah.
open it up and you you pour some stuff like some gravy. We didn't have gravy. It was his Thanksgiving dinner was so moist he didn't need gravy.
That's crazy.
Also
That sounds like a good my family's really white, so
Yeah.
we do like ham, turkey, like the same fucking thing for every holiday.
We had the sweet
Mac and cheese.
Oh, so sweet
Yeah,
potatoes are
sweet
crazy.
potatoes.
Can I tell them what was in the
Yeah.
sweet potatoes?
Tell them, yeah.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah,
So
the
I had
yams.
Vance's sweet potatoes. I tasted them. I'm like, such a peculiar flavor. I'm like, Vance, what'd you put in these? He's like, sweet potatoes, brown sugar. I'm like, okay, cool. White sugar, table syrup, honey, marshmallows.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sugar, but that's
Yeah.
like a real American thing to do.
It was the
Yeah,
sweetest
hell yeah,
thing.
man.
It's like if a kid asks, "Hey, make something," you're like, "Okay, I'll use all the sugars." Like that's all they know.
And then marshmallows on top,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
Not even on top. It was infused.
It was no. Marshmallows was on top, but by the time that it came to,
it was like melted
It
down?
was melted down. You guys couldn't see the marshmallows. It was like a secret. It was secret.
It was like candy.
Yeah, it was I don't have the sweet potatoes without those too. Without the
Really?
Nah.
They're amazing by themselves. You should try them.
Nah, I do, but like,
Best is Japanese sweet potato.
whoa,
Yeah.
like the-
Japanese.
the
Get a
purple one?
Japanese, get a Japanese sweet potato.
Yeah.
You throw it in the oven for 90 minutes, and
Okay.
then you peel the top. You take kimchi, you put kimchi on it, and you just bite it like that. No seasoning. It's so fucking good.
Dude, I
Anything
had
with
no
kimchi.
idea you were like a real fucking
Foodie.
foodie.
I love.
Like I thought
yeah.
you were like, to be honest, like a lot of Italians I know are like really fuck with food, but they really fuck with only Italian food.
No. I'm an Italian food snob.
You just dropped like the Japanese mayo last episode, the
Yeah.
kimchi, hell yeah.
Oh, the Kewpie mayo.
Kewpie mayo, dude, because I
Kewpie
got
mayo, yeah.
latkes.
The Kewpie
and,
mayo.
Instead of doing sour cream and applesauce, I put Kewpie mayo and chili oil, and it was
That's
so
good.
good.
I mean, that sounds good.
Cupid man.
And a little flaky salt on
A
top.
little flake.
Also, guys, this is a happy day 4 of Hanukkah.
Oh, is it day
Chinooka?
4?
Day
of,
4.
Hanukkah?
Day
Chinooka.
4.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
I love
So-
I love Hanukkah. I'm not afraid to say it.
I like the potato latkes.
Why would you be afraid to say
What
that?
they?
Because I feel like people don't know what Hanukkah is and they assume it's like the best Jewish holiday, or
Yeah.
Jews just like it's not, it's a whatever holiday.
Right.
But like I feel like Hanukkah has that potential to be an S tier holiday.
Yeah.
It's not given the juice it needs
Yeah.
Right.
to be there. And I guess it's not a high holy holiday. It's not it's not as important as other holidays. But if you take it's kind of like backwards to be like, if you make it more secular, because it's about not being secular.
Right.
But if you make it more secular, it could be an amazing holiday.
It's lit. It's
Christmas
like
by
8,
day, Hanukkah
yeah.
by night. That's literally 8 days of this shit. It's
days.
crazy.
It's 8 days of gift giving.
Not just gift giving, just being with your friends.
Yeah.
Is it 8?
One-
I thought it was. It's 8.
8.
Yeah,
It's
common. I
But
figured
it's
that out
just
recently.
the one thing that it doesn't increase the value of the gifts you get. So
Nah,
it's just like
yeah.
cheaper gifts
Yeah.
spread out over 8 days.
Yeah, I heard.
If you consider
But that's still
Christmas,
dope.
we
That's still
basically
dope.
Sure, but
That's like 8 days of Dollarama gifts. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
Maybe just like do Christmas, give me $200, and
Yeah.
then like I'll go to Dollarama and
Yeah, you give me
Yeah.
give me socks from
It's
Dollarama.
like-
you give me
okay,
socks.
so like
Christmas
is an
isn't just
advent
one
calendar?
day.
Is that just like stealing the concept of Hanukkah and making it more?
no, that's like a countdown to Christmas.
Yeah.
Right.
but also
But you get a piece. You get like a chocolate every day.
Yeah.
Well, because it's like a treat. It's like
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
well, one day closer, one day closer.
Yeah.
It's lit, yo. And then they got the menorah that actually show you how lit it is.
iconic.
They lit.
The
The
Hanukkah hype
dreidel,
team right
dreidel,
here.
dreidel is crazy.
That's hard. The dreidel.
They have
They
a
spin the
game.
dreidel.
Christmas has no game.
No, they dreidel.
Dreidel, I made it out of clay. The man is hot and
That
ready.
song lit,
The
bro.
dreidel I will play.
I love this. I'm so
That
happy
song
right
is
now.
lit, bro.
As
It's
a Jew,
crazy.
you guys are
I
making
mean,
my heart go.
Christmas got some lit songs, but they got some lit.
Dreidels crazy.
It's hard.
How many
Potato-
candles? How many
Many-
candles?
yo.
How many candles do we light?
I don't know. I'm not familiar, but I got to put the retrack
Then they-
remix on my fucking playlist.
Then on the chair and all of that.
No,
man.
that's just a wedding.
Oh,
or-
that's
And
a
wait,
wedding.
do you guys know about Harry Hanukkah?
no. Who's this?
Who's
He's
Harry
like
Hanukkah?
our Santa Claus.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
He's just a Harry.
He's just a Jew.
Does he look like Harry Harrison? Does this look like Harrison?
Nah, he looks like he's got like black hair, black beard. You know, just
Okay.
like a Hasidic Jew.
But like, what's the
Alright.
story?
Yeah, what's
Like,
the
is there
story?
like lore? Does he have like? Does he do things? He just shows up. He lights the
I don't know,
candle.
Matt. You want to pull up Harry Hanukkah?
Is he like
Thank you.
Kringles? Is he like Kringles?
I was also gonna say like
It's like a young Santa Claus. Yeah.
like if most people like I usually have like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 Christmases because I have one with my family, I have one with like my friends, and they
Friends.
probably have maybe another one with like other people. So Christmas is already a multi-day thing.
Yeah.
So if we make it officially like Hanukkah, it could be like stretched out over a week. You know, one day for rest, one day you're just gambling, one day you're with your family,
Yeah.
one day with your
Oh,
friends,
yeah,
one day
I
you just
like
go
that.
out for dinner. Like it's just 7 days or 8
Yeah.
days.
There we go.
That's
Harry
This guy
Hanukkah.
looks like that's a SNL. Okay,
That's shut up.
that's Love It.
Well, that's who he. I think that's
Oh,
the
that's who
actor who
plays him?
plays it
There we
on
go.
SNL.
Wait, is it an SNL originally, or is this like, or is just
Honestly,
No, for sure not. It's just
I
probably
would-
really.
Maybe.
Very possible.
But what if it was just like lore that they then wrote into SNL?
Harry Connick's the guy from
right? Harry Hanukkah Origins.
Origin Story.
You know how to Google.
And then you gotta go. Yeah.
Me chasing.
1989.
Fixing it. Oh wow.
Okay.
No, but it's SNL, so Jews wrote it, so yeah, it's legit.
Well,
It's
exactly.
legit.
Yeah.
It's legit.
It's
It's legit.
So it is written. So it is.
Also, all Hanukkah
Shalom.
movies are like kind of trash. I even saw like Full Court Miracle, 8 Crazy Nights, but all the best Christmas movies written by Jews. So why can't you just transfer that over?
But A Crazy Night's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Hey, Crazy Nights
What's
is
the
the
premise?
best
I've never
So
seen it. What's
annoying.
the
It
wait?
slaps.
What's the premise of it?
It's like Adam Sandler like playing a guy named Davey who's like an alcoholic. He's a troublemaker. He's in his 30s and he gets in trouble with the law and he has to become like a ref for like a basketball league. And I kind of forget the plot from there. It's kind of all over the place.
That sounds pretty good. That sounds like a great movie.
Dude, he plays a character who's like the coach. And she's like, he's doing his like whiny, like really
Right.
high pitched, annoying voice.
Like all the Adam Sandler.
All the
movies.
Adam
I was gonna say, this just
Sandlers.
sounds
I just,
like an Adam Sandler.
I gotta say, I'm really not okay with this Adam Sandler slander.
Okay.
This whole episode.
Really?
Okay, Adam Sandler
best.
is my life.
He's the
Adam
I
best.
love this man
Slander?
so much.
He's the
yeah,
best.
the slander on Sandler.
No, but I could be.
I will not stand
I could
for
be
it.
honest about Adam Sandler. He's
slander,
amazing. He's so
slander.
talented.
That's what I like to hear. There we go.
He's amazing.
Keep
He's
hyping
so,
him up. Let's
it's-
go.
The reason why I
Legend.
hate it so much because like he phones
like-
it in so much. But when you see him when he's actually trying, if he's on another person's project, he can really.
Have you guys
really,
seen Funny People?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Funny
good.
People.
It's great.
Incredible.
Was that
It's
with
great.
Seth,
So much.
Seth Rogen, right?
Yeah, Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
It's
yeah.
a great
so
movie. You see Uncut Gems.
Sad.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just an actor in it, but like
True.
his range and if you put him in the right thing, he'd be amazing. Punch
See,
Drunk
51st
Love.
But also,
Date,
like, how
51st.
funny is it that like Netflix gives him $10 million a movie? They're like, you got to make 5 movies, and then one of the movies is just Hubie Halloween, and he's just like he's getting $10 million to just
sure.
fucking, you know what I
Hubie
mean?
Halloween,
And
that
it's
was
hilarious.
And no disrespect. It's no disrespect. He's running a business. He's keeping his friends, his family, his
Yeah,
business
let him
fed.
Yeah, he's got
money.
people that count on him.
I just think
But
as
you think he could do more, and he's not meeting his full potential.
yeah,
As a
100%. But
tour.
he doesn't need to do that anymore. He
Nah,
doesn't
he
need-
doesn't.
And also, I haven't really seen his like stand up and his touring show, and I've heard that's actually pretty good.
The show, his special Fresh or whatever, or 100% Fresh.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yo,
Very
Phone
funny.
Wallet Keys, that's my jam.
Yeah, Phone Wallet Keys. To
Phone
this day,
Wallet Keys is my
I still
jam.
sing it.
Word.
Every time I leave the house.
Phone Wallet Keys.
Oh wait, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Son, that joint,
So
I
I
watched
got
it
that
I watched it during the pandemic. It's stuck in my head since, yo. I was like, wow.
oh, you know where I got it
That
from?
P- yeah, that
Hannibal. Hannibal says it, and probably it's probably like an ode to Adam Sandler. But he says it, in the character that he plays in Broad City. He like tells his girlfriend, he's like, you always have to remember phone, wallet, keys.
Phone Wallet Keys. Phone
So,
Wallet Keys. Then they turn
I didn't know that was an Adam Sandler.
It could just
thing.
also be like a,
Yeah.
Like a
Phone
thing.
Wallet Keys. Could just, you know what I mean? It just has a bit.
It's hack.
It's like a song. But no, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler is
I didn't
the
know
best.
how into Sandler you were.
It's my whole fucking childhood. I
You
love
know
it.
what,
And like
though?
he has a lot of like movie that's still like I just rewatched Funny People and it's so good.
I saw your
And
tweet about that.
watching it as a comedian changes
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
I liked it as like stand up was not like in my mind as a child.
Me neither.
So I just enjoyed the movie, but now watching it as a stand up, fucking so
Yeah.
Actually, I saw that movie with my dad and thought, oh, maybe one day I could write for a stand up. Like that was like a goal that I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a job. Maybe I could write for a stand up.
I never watched that as a stand up though. The Funny People as I need to see
Watch
that
it,
as
watch
a
it.
stand up.
it's really, really good.
I
pretty
just
good.
remember him saying fuck Facebook and that being so funny. Like everyone thinking that was so funny. And but then me being like, I remember as a kid being like, that's not that good of a punchline. Like I just was like, it's not
because
that.
it's not really gonna ruin it. They're doing a MySpace thing.
Yeah.
So they're saying fuck
Fuck
Facebook because
Facebook.
it's like Facebook's on the come up.
Yeah.
But it's that they wrote the fuck Facebook line. There was a musician who was opening for him.
Yeah.
And the musician used the
Uses
line.
the line,
So
yeah.
that was what was funny. That
Yeah.
the musician had the line.
Wait, were you guys MySpace peoples?
No,
on
never.
there?
No, Vance is that's a little bit
We
beyond
just
us.
we
That's
just
beyond,
missed
right?
it. We just missed it.
That's crazy.
We were.
huh?
I was big MSN.
MSN, fuck yeah.
MSN.
Yeah,
You
and
know
then
what?
Facebook.
Nah,
grade
when
7.
MySpace came out, I was in. It was quick. You know how fast the years between 2000 and I think 2008 and 2010, like it really jumped.
Was it 2 years?
Yo, those 2 years really jumped because before I went in, I was in jail. This is how I know it really jumped. Okay, before I went in, I'm going in. Before I went in, my friend at the time was telling me, "Yo, you should get a Facebook." And I was like, "Facebook? What is that?" You know what I mean? And then, but we was big on MSN at the time and all of that.
Classic.
Yeah, and AOL. Now here's the thing. Now she said, "Yeah, get a Facebook." And then I'm like, "All right." But then I went in. Then I came out. I ain't had no. I couldn't find my friends. I had no phone. But then I come and I'm living in a whole new state. I'm in Canada now instead of the U.S. Now they telling me, I'm like, I gotta find my friends. It was like, you don't have Facebook? Everybody's on Facebook. I'm like, what do you mean everybody's on Facebook now? I just heard about it just before I go in. It was just a new thing. Nobody
Right.
had even.
So 2008, 2000. So you were in jail for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I come out, everybody's on Facebook now, yo. And then she was right. I found everybody. Everybody was on Facebook. And and plus, like, even to find a place to, like, go to, like, direct or I was getting directions. That's when I was hearing, yo, just Google this. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? Why can't you just tell me where it is? Yo, man, just Google it, dog. Google it. And now everything was like, wow, everybody's just ain't even body trying to tell me nothing now. Just straight Google. I'm like, Dad, what the heck just happened in 2 years? Like, I was tripped, dog.
That's crazy.
That 2 years, I was like,
Because inside no one had Facebook, no one had internet,
I mean,
nothing.
yeah,
Nobody had phones.
Yeah, I mean, we seen things changing. Like, I'm seeing Drake becoming the newest top rapper of the thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm seeing all the changes, but the changes ain't really hit me.
That's
until
actually huge. I'm pretty sure
get out.
2008 is when Drake dropped his first album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like,
by 2010,
So you goes in, you go in.
Yeah,
Drake's
I was-
just some guy,
yeah, yo,
Some Degrassi.
some
No,
Degrassi
before
guy,
yeah.
and then 2010 you come out and he's like a bazillionaire.
Well, kind of. I was actually seeing. Yeah,
It was like by 2010, I think YMCMB started, and they had
Yeah.
like the song Bedrock. And
That-
like,
exactly.
yeah, and that's what
You're
started. And
right,
then,
right.
Yeah.
but then it was really once Drake dropped
so
Take
far
Care?
gone.
No, Take Care.
Take care.
That was
That's the
really-
second album. Like,
That was the album that really like solidified him as like
okay, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I like So Far
Right.
Gone was good.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it wasn't like as mainstream. Like Take Care was crazy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like the motto and
The Weeknd was on that one.
yeah,
That's
The
it.
Weeknd was on Crew Love, like crazy.
I was talking to a comedian in Toronto about this. Like, it's so crazy as Canadians because, like, when he started rapping, everyone was like, "Okay, yeah, Jimmy's rapping, like,
Yeah.
cool." Like, we kind of didn't pay it any mind, and then like to really watch him just like become like
The biggest
like
star.
Nana, like yeah, and then just like be fucking with like Rihanna. You know what I mean? It was just like so insane to watch.
It was wild, yo.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching the thing too. Like I was like, this is a kid that just got shot on the grassy in the wheelchair. It was like, now he's
Yeah.
rapping.
But it's also like he took it super seriously. He was really good about his moves. And then like Drake albums, like if you look at a Drake album, you're
Yeah.
never gonna like the whole thing.
No.
Never. Because like he specifically like makes songs for different demographics. Like at a certain point on the road, this is a theory of mine.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to a lot of strip clubs and shit. And you're talking to strippers about their life and about what lifestyle and what their things they're dealing with is.
Yeah.
He has so many songs that are just for strippers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That like he pulls up to a strip club, the strippers are
know
like,
that.
"Oh my god, this song! How do you know my life?"
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, and there's so many different demographics and shit that he's done this for. And Matt was saying this the other day, like that's why Drake is worldwide.
Yeah.
That's why Drake is #1 in the world because he's done a bit of everything for everyone.
So nobody.
That's so very Canadian of him. But I'm not a big Drake head, so I didn't know this at all about him. That's cool. That's like a really.
you know what Drake?
Do you like Drake?
I like Drake's songs. I don't dislike the guy. I just I don't know.
Oh.
Not he's not, like he. I I understand everything. I understand why he's big. I understand like why he's, I don't know. He's okay. Like no denying him. I do think he's kind of funny though. Like I just think a guy from Toronto being like the biggest person ever is kind of hilarious.
That's crazy.
And I love that he's like, there's like not many people. Like I think there's like The Weeknd from Toronto,
Yeah.
and there's like beyond that, there's
Justin Bieber.
but like, he's not
Bieber's from-
repping. He's not
Bieber's
repping
from
Toronto.
Stratford.
Yeah, but like Drake is Toronto essentially, and there's like no one else could really compete that. You know, and I think that's really funny. But I also love that Drake is really about Toronto.
Yeah.
Like I feel like not many rappers, like maybe some rappers like are like shouting out like where they came from.
Yeah.
A lot of Chicago rappers do that. But like I like when people like, you know, like he's really adamant in for his love for Toronto, which I don't really understand.
Very Torontonian.
But I love that he's like, no, I'm from Toronto. I'm a guy from Toronto.
But also, like,
he
it
never gave up.
was reciprocated from Toronto.
Yeah.
Like, the city, like, backed him the fuck up, too.
Well, yeah.
And I feel like Montreal's not like that.
No.
The city never gets behind people from Montreal until they're worldwide. And then
Never.
once they're worldwide, they're like, they want to claim
Even
them.
when they're worldwide. I was talking to my cousin about this. So my cousin's husband is a studio drummer, and he plays in a band. And the band came to Toronto. I went to see him. And when I was talking to my cousin about it, she was like, yeah, we were on the plane, and we could tell everyone was from Toronto because there's like a certain attitude. And like in Toronto, when you do something cool, like people like that's when they start fucking with you, right? But then. And then I was telling her, I was like, when I come back to Montreal, sometimes it's like there's a different energy. And she was like, yeah, totally. Because Montrealers are like, what, you think you're big now? Like that's the
exactly.
energy. They're like, what you think you're like chill out. Like that's kind of the thing. And it's the opposite in Toronto. It's like they don't take you seriously until you have
dick ride
something.
harder in Toronto.
They dick ride so harder when you have something, and then when you like if you like have something, you come back to Montreal, like the energy that you get from people is like, oh, you think you're a big shot now.
I feel bad because like Kate, I think the biggest one we got right now is Kate Honda.
There's also Mike Shab.
Mike Shab.
He's a rapper from Montreal, and if you're kind of like into more underground rap and stuff like that, like he did an album. He did like he's part of one of the albums. Hitler Wears Hermes 10 or something.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and he's also The Alchemist.
Interesting title.
I think he's working on an album with The Alchemist.
Okay.
Which is like pretty big. He's like working with these like big people, and I've been following him because my friend went to school with him in Magog, and like I remember him and like watching his videos in high school while I was in high school. I'm like, this guy's actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of them. We got a whole bunch of producers that been on Lil Wayne's last album. We got this guy Nicholas Craven, similar.
Oh, Craven, he works with Mike Shab.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Similar guys. Like these guys are working big out there.
It's a newer movement, I should say.
Yeah.
It's newer. It's all like within like the last 3-4 years.
So when they cut and then you got K-Tronic, you got my boy High Classified.
Yeah.
They do big moves, and then when they come out here, they're just like,
Yeah.
it's like
People just don't care.
It's also because like in Montreal, there's not one culture, and there's like it's split up between languages, where you're from, your neighborhoods, and like I like Montreal because it's like so different. It's different vibes, but there is like there is a Montreal culture, but there is like no unified. We are Montreal. It's like we are different parts of Montreal.
And plus we're fucked. Well, I think we're fucked. Like our views are fucked. I mean, we even had Drake come in here. There's a story. There's a story, I don't know, that I hear often that Drake actually came here in Montreal, and this is when that song was popping at the time. The song
One Dance?
No, it's way earlier. It's just
So
first.
Far Gone. It was the one
Over?
nah, it's na 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 na. Oh damn!
Best I ever had?
Best I ever
Yeah.
had. So he had Best I Ever Had. He was hitting the clubs with Best I Ever Had. You hear me? He wanted to perform Best I Ever Had. They was like, nah, we don't want that.
I heard he did that show for like $300.
Yeah,
and a bus
yeah.
ticket from Toronto.
They was like, nah, he don't want that. They was like, at some clubs they was like, nah, they don't want that. He went to mad clubs trying to get that song on, but then some clubs was actually, I think there was a couple of clubs that said, yeah, okay, we'll let you play. But then, yeah, there was like at Musique. I think he went to Musique.
It was like
one
Cafe
time.
Campus or something.
Yeah, like mad places, and then they was like, nah, get out of
And
here.
there was no love.
No love for Best I Ever Had, and that song went #1. Like what? It's crazy. Montreal be weird.
If you're English, if you're French, it's different.
Once I heard that, I was like, yo, Drake? I was like, okay, this place is fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't want to hear nothing but techno and
Le meilleur jamais.
and their compas, whatever.
Sammy.
This Sammy's.
I mean, you're not wrong. But
I'm not
Samuel.
wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not here.
it's pretty wild. I actually have been talking to a few, like even like TikTok creators, and we'll do this and then we'll end. But yeah, like it seems to be really hard to get a lot of love like as you're an artist of any kind in Montreal.
Yeah.
And I'm still like curious as to why that is, because it also feels like Montreal feels like a really free place to do your art, though.
Yeah.
Like I will say that. Like I feel like there's more freedom to do what
Everyone
you
else
want
is
to do.
doing that shit, so
Right.
no one's like, there's no stands. It's just the people making the shit.
Yeah, it's true, eh? Maybe that's why
Yeah.
there's not as much love, because there's no fans and everyone's just
You know
We're
what?
all just leaders.
Yeah, but you know what I
too many
noticed?
cooks.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed? You got to generate that. You got to make that love. You got because I noticed
Yeah.
out of the people that recently been doing it, like what they did is like they generated that love. Like
Yeah.
they knew the love wasn't around it, but they found like where the love was at.
And they cultivate it.
And then they was like, all right, this is it. Like, yo, let's just make it like let's just look like everybody, because they got that team. They got the few people with them. So let's make it look like we are all on y'all side. But it really be like 5, 6 of them just really repeatedly sharing, making it look like Montreal's on your dick. The next thing you know, Montreal's gonna be on your dick.
You have to like convince them.
Yeah, you gotta convince them, because
Fake it.
I seen this thing. I seen this thing happen with Ty. Ty, he's like a popping comedian, French comedian from Montreal North. And the only reason why he's like he just tapped in with the Haitian community.
Yeah.
He had a couple of Haitian brothers around him that kept sharing his stuff. Next thing you know, oh snap! It looks
Yeah.
like Montreal. Yo, Montreal. It like it
You
made
have to get the vet almost
Yeah,
from the locals.
He just kept putting out the content. They kept.
Yep.
Next thing you know, the city was like. Next thing you know, I'm hearing my people's talking about him, sharing him, and all of that. But I'm like, dang, how did that happen before me? And then I peeped the way how he did. I'm like, okay, that's why I gotta respect it. He did put in that work.
Yeah.
He connected.
Totally.
It's you gotta fake it till you make it, I guess. Fake the
That's
try.
that's what they always say. Well, thank you both for faking it this entire time. It was a really great episode, and we'll see you all next week. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah.
Is it me?